But okay, let's get into another series. We've got a VVV. We've got Mixu versus Brave. That was a nice game by Tranier, maybe? Tranier? I have no idea how to say that properly. But first time chatter, welcome to the stream, buddy. I appreciate it. That was a good game. I'm proud of all the players. Just a bit of a correction. Novastar is American, apparently. I thought that that she was Australian. I swear. She said something about being Australian. But I mean, obviously not. I'm not going to try and convince somebody that they're from a country they're not. That's just a me problem. So spawning in the bottom left, the blue Vanguard player. He's a SC Brood War Pro. It is Brave. And he's Korean. I don't know if I said that. Spawning in the top right, the Finnish Phenom. Playing all the way from, I guess, Finland. I already said that. It is a Mixu. Let's see. Lukash _3 looking for the bracket. There it is, buddy. Another first-time chatter. Oh, that Bob's low. Mixu apparently plays the... Oh, we lost the dog. I was DMing with Mix... Oh, wait. I got it. I was DMing with Mixu about this series, actually, and he told me that he wasn't overly happy with the patch notes, but then didn't really elaborate on that. So I was kind of curious. Immediately expanding, too. Punching the dog. Is this game live? No. Every game from this tournament is replays. We go from replays from the round of 32, round of 16, and then we get to the playoffs. We try doing them live as much as we can. Last season we did the semis and the finals live. Just a way of making the tournament a little bit... how do you describe this? A little bit more doable, maybe? And let's see, we're cheering for Per Key. I don't know what that is. Let's see. B is a Grandmaster League Zerg. And streamer with a big community, the 3D Clan sponsor. Yes, I'm aware. We got some B fans in the chat, though. Yeah, B made that look easy. He's going to be in the round of 16 now. So you could continue to cheer for B in the next round of the tournament. I'm a B fan. He seems like a really nice guy. Let's see. We got the Repair-O-Matic out now. Mixu's also... I don't know. He's building dogs, I guess. He's building dogs. Doesn't really have a lot of units. Doesn't have a lot of attacking units, honestly. The Bunkies is the big thing in the natural. I don't know if he's going to, take some units off the line to fight here. Looks like instead we're going to get another Bunky, which I think is probably the smart move. Oh, we lose a Bob, unfortunately. You're training for Mixu? You were trying to summon his sis U? Yeah, of course. Good. I don't know what that means, but okay. Sometimes, things happen. It's okay. We're going to lose this Bunky, I think, maybe. I feel like we got to get a couple more guys on there, and we got to get the repair going. Looks like the Bunky's just going to finish. There it is, and then we're going to get the mass repair, so it's going to be able to fire off. And Brave loses a Lancer. He's going to run away. This is a loser's match, believe it or not. The other players in this group were Albino and MC. Albino beat Brave, and MC beat Mixu. So the loser of this is going to get knocked out of the tournament. We're going to say goodbye to one of the players, which is sad because we want both of them to stay. And the winner is going to play Albino, which is also not overly fun because Albino is really good. So definitely we are going to be finishing this series with we're going to be finishing this group with a VVV regardless of what happens, and that'll be another Vanguard joining the round of 16. Mech Bay dropping for Mixu. We still have Brave just kind of hanging out in his base. Brave does not have an expand though. Brave is starting to get double Mech Bay. He's getting hogs of his own. I feel like this is what he did against against Albino as well, if I remember correctly. He delayed his expands and was getting his hogs pretty quickly. Ooh, Mech Bay actually not finished, or not finishing here. It will finish. There's no way that it doesn't. Immediately starting a hog. Brave's got a lot of pressure on Mixu. Mixu throws down another sentry post. Those are minerals that can't really be invested into something else. But he does have the better economy, so I guess that part doesn't necessarily matter. The Repair-O-Matic does do a good job of keeping the dogs alive for Mixu. And we are continuing with our double hog production. Brave is just kind of moving around. We get a second mech bay. We get a second mech bay for my friend Mixu, which I think makes sense. Honestly, he's got the economy for it. If you can afford it off of one base, you can definitely afford it off two. Obviously, I mean that's how RTS works. So let's see. We're going to take the vision tower, and there it is. I was looking for the machine lab. So Brave is going to go for the upgrade to be able to get the extra range. Mixu at this moment does not have that. Brave. I was also kind of interested in the fact that he never salvaged his barracks. Maybe you only do that because I guess you need it for tech trees and stuff like that. Maybe you only actually salvage the barracks if you get 2 of them. Back when people used to play hogs and dogs. That makes maybe a little bit more sense. We get a transferring Bob right there. Yum, yum, yum. The Bunky is going to do a good job. Oh, never mind. Brave finding a couple of workers. Let's do a worker check here in a second. Once we've finished the fight here, let's do a worker check. Brave is does not have the upgrade finished as of right now. It might be starting, but it's not finished. We're trying our best to heal through all the damage that's happening, and Brave looks like he needs to actually kind of turn around, get away from the healing units. We got some of the vanguards, hedgehogs coming from the back. Red is doing its best to fight Mixu, trying his best to hold on. This fight actually is going significantly better for Mixu. I don't know why that is. Maybe the additional dogs are helping him out a lot more. But Brave now has the upgrade where he does get plus 20 range. No, sorry, plus 2 range. 20 range would be insane. So he gets plus 2 range. And he's switching to Vulcans. He's got no expand. So 1 base. Mixu's throwing down the scrapyard. He's getting more units, which I think is doing. And, oh yeah, the repair turret. Good point, my friend. Good point. But Mixu does not have the upgrade house yet. I wonder if he's ever going to get it. Maybe he decides like he doesn't need it. Awesome stuff from Mixu. Yes, Mixu's looking great. Mixu is looking fabulous right now. Looks like Brave has decided that he's not going to get any more upgrades. Did he get one? No, he didn't get the one for the Vulcan. So he's saying, no more upgrades for me. I'm Brave without them. And he's going to salvage that. So he just did. He just salvaged that. He's going, no more upgrades. He's coming over here for the siege camp. So he's coming over here for the siege camp. I wonder how easy this is to take it now that the leash is a little bit different. So you can see they run away immediately. They do not get their health back. He essentially just has to do that 2 more times, I guess. He doesn't really take any damage or anything like that. So oh, there it is. I just jinxed him. He took a little bit of damage, but do it one more time. It's not really that big of a deal. Mixu's out on the map, looking like he's going to take the Luminite Tower. So there it is. He's going to take the Luminite Tower. Brave, on the other hand, maybe lost a Vulcan. Or not a Vulcan, sorry. Maybe lost a Hedgehog. Not 100% sure. But Mixu's going to see, oh, no. The V5 rocket launcher is now out on the map. And people tell me that it's good, but I've never seen it do anything useful. Especially because it just seems like I don't know. Mixu's like ready for it. He's trying to cut it off. Brave. Oh, they're fighting each other. Sorry, I was scratching my eye. Okay, so we're oh, nice shield. That was actually a 6 shield from Brave to keep that Vulcan alive. Mixu. I forgot I was gonna do a worker check and then I forgot. Let's see. This is 12 workers. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna focus down the siege tank like right away. The Vulcans are not in the fight here, which is a bit unfortunate. Both players have the upgrades. So both players have the upgrades. Our hogs are equally the same. We're gonna kill the Vulcan and then move away. The hedgehogs are getting microed to and fro. You can see that the habitat does get focused down immediately. Brave is down in supply, but I'm gonna assume a bunch of that is in workers, which is why I want to do a worker check. So we got 12, 12, that's 24, plus 5 is 31. No, 39. No, I think that's bad math. 12, 12 is 24, plus 5, 29. There we go. Oh, and then a lot of workers are being... okay, it's not going to work. Never mind. Never mind. We have no idea. There's going to be an ad break in 2 minutes. If this ends, I'll try and run an ad break in between the games. But this could be the perfect time to get your ad blocker ready or to subscribe to the channel. If you're new, feel free to follow. We take those. They're free. So follow. If you're watching it on YouTube, subscribe. Jesus, a lot of. Oh, we can't afford an expand. That's what's happening here. I would assume the moment that we can afford it, we will. There it is. Brave only has 2 bases. I mean, it's easier to do this. This is 15 workers plus another 6. It's 21 plus another 4 is 25. So, I mean, Mixu's got significantly more workers than Brave does. I don't know if it's necessarily just like the fact that Mixu's had so many more bases for so much longer, or without a production tab, we can't necessarily say if Brave has been consistently building workers. He might not have been. Like, I've been kind of just clicking on his command post for a while. I haven't seen any being made. You can see if I click on Mixu's, at least one of them is making units. So that's going to be one thing to take into consideration, I suppose. We're going to deal with the Bruiser and the Cleavers here for Mixu to be able to take that Luminite Tower. Mixu also has Vulcans of his own, which is a new development. Does he have the machine base still here? Oh, and he is actually getting the Sentinel upgrade. Increases the energy restoration of Sentinels, whatever that unit is. I feel like I haven't seen that in maybe ever. Let's keep our eyes peeled for a Sentinel. I don't know what that unit looks like. But okay, we're going to run into each other. Pushing the units away. Maybe going to get a Hedgehog for his troubles? Oh, we take a lot of damage on a Vulcan, which is unfortunate because those things are expensive. There we go. We kill a Vulcan. The other Vulcans fly in. We stun another Vulcan to be able to continue going. And Mixu is going to push this army back. He's going to... Can you take the creep camp from the low ground? I mean, it doesn't look like it because it's not starting to be contested or anything like that. Looks like Brave is prematurely pulling Bobs here. I don't know if this is going to go into mass repair, but either way, they all got stun locked. We have shielded one of the Vulcans to be able to make this fight go a little bit better for us. Hogs coming from the south to be kind of picked off immediately. Mixu is looking relatively good for this, but he's being forced to retreat because those Vulcans are just getting a little bit too much damage. You got to force them to stop firing continuously and keep going. Whatever. As we continue to go, though, Mixu needs to pull back and lick his wounds. Brave is like sub half the supply of Mixu. Mixu trying his best to micro these units back. We have a medic joining the fight as well. They can heal if they have the upgrade. Oh, but I can't actually see if they have the upgrade or not. I would love to... Actually, I still want to know what a Sentinel is. Oh, it's that. It must be that thing. Ah, there it is. Increases movement speed of nearby friendly ground units. That's pretty good. 25 extra movement speed? Wow. Or 25% extra movement speed? Yeah, 25% extra movement speed, not 25 extra movement speed. That would be crazy. Okay, we got the repair tower. We move up. We kill a habitat, which I don't think is necessarily the end of the world, but we kill a habitat. Brave is definitely kicking rocks here when it comes to supply. The supply is not looking good definitely not looking in his favor at all. We have a 72 to 180. I don't know what that is. That's some sort of lockdown or something. I didn't get to click on it fast enough. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, XX Trainer. I appreciate it, buddy. You're the best. Here's a special little heart for you. We'll do that special heart. Special heart for you, my friend. Wait, that doesn't. Yeah, that kind of looks like a heart. There you go, buddy. That's gonna be it. We've broken him. I don't know if was I not paying attention. There was a GG. No, there's been no GG so far. But that's it. That's gonna be all. I don't think that there's really another way that Brave can come back into this game. Mixu has totally routed the army. GG gets called even a Korean GG as well, and that's gonna be game number 1. We're moving into game number 2, my friends. Game number 2. And while we do that, I'm gonna take another bite. All right, game number 2 on Isle of Dread. My friend Mixu going up 1-0 against Brave. A longer macro game, but still a fun one. Learning a bunch. So I guess we'll do the bottom left here. Spotting the bottom left from Finland, the blue Nope. Blue Vanguard player. It is our friend Mixu. And spawning in the top right, the red trunks, if you will, with the bobs moving back and forth. It is our friend Brave. Okay, so we've got, I don't know. We've got the dogs moving across the map. It looks like, I don't think there's really going to be any deviation or anything like that. We'll probably see similar builds until eventually they will deviate. Where that will be, I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, we'll know. As we are continuing, though, we'll see that all the fun stuff is happening. And Mixu is actually going for a quick expand, I believe. I think Brave has identified this accurately because he's still got his dog around and he's going to try and get in the way. You can see that the bobs are super bobbed. So the longer that he waits to throw out this expand, it's obviously not good. Because then you just kind of bank money and stuff like that. But also it takes away from the super bobbing abilities. Brave, though, instead going for an early barracks. Thanks for tonight. It's been great. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. That's especially a little hard for you. You're very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful eve. Oh, wait. I guess you might just be thanking me. If you're leaving, I hope you have a wonderful day. Evening. Wherever you are. Wherever you're located and whatever time it is, I hope that you have a wonderful version of that. See, Mixu throws down another barracks. Or I think it's his only barracks. Yeah, Mixu throws down his only barracks. Sorry, a bit of a bad grabbing there. But so he gets his only barracks down. A wonderful sleep. Have a great sleep, buddy. It is Sunday, of course. So it is Sunday, right? It is Sunday. Man, the time flies. Look at that. We've got the Bobs out. That's actually crazy. The Bobs out healing a Lancer and a dog. But this is, oh my god, this is so close. I wonder why not turn around and maybe just try and kill the dog. It's 8 damage plus 4, probably because we're super bobbed or something like that. The dog just got healed, but it has 0 armor, so you would have to hit it twice, I guess. Quick mech bay going down. Wait, is the mech bay even... The mech bay is faster? That's crazy. You see that? The mech bay is actually faster for Mixu than it is for Brave, and Mixu has an expand. Brave does not. It's obviously because Mixu went multiple workers building it at the same time. It's Sunday in your mind, Kaiboy. That's Pog, man. But also it's just Sunday. It's Sunday in real life. Oh, what a fun way to spend your Sunday, you know? Casting some Stormgate. I saw my niece this morning, which I always enjoy. We babysat her for like 2 hours, which was fun. We read books and stuff. Okay, so we got hogs coming out. On the other side of the map, we've got hogs coming out as well. I mean, they're finishing very similarly timed, honestly. If we were to like go directly across the map or anything like that, then we would get there. We'd say, I think the dog can just run away and they would be losing the fight. Yeah, I mean that's fair. The micro potential of the dog is maybe a little bit better. Okay, this is a fast machine lab. We've been seeing players getting at least double mech bays. So this is a very fast machine lab, which leads me to believe that we're going to see the upgrades of the ranged upgrade for the hogs here relatively quickly for Brave. Mixu doesn't have this anywhere on his... Yeah, no, he's getting the second mech bay instead. Oh, sorry, yawning. Yeah, he's getting the second mech bay instead, so that means that... Brave hasn't started. No, he's getting the second mech bay as well. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I don't know what the upgrade is. Oh, maybe he's going to get Vulcans? No, he's still getting hogs. I don't know. We'll wait and see. The ooze is getting worked down, though. Wablamo. We're going to be able to take the energy tower, which I don't really know what that's going to be good for, because we don't really have any units that require energy, at least not that I know of. I wonder if it gives you more, like, the scanning energy right down here as well. I'm not exactly sure. But Brave has started. He's about halfway done the upgrade here to get the range on the hogs. At the same time, we have double hog production and double hog production. So Mixu and Brave are both building hogs. We're sending the dog across the map to do a little bit of scouting. I don't know where Mixu's dog is. It must have died, I guess. I don't see it anywhere on the production. Or sorry, I don't see it anywhere on the map. So it must have died. And it looks like we got this scout running around trying to do its best. Oh, there's the dog. I guess the dog is not dead. The dog has stayed alive. Nice little stutter step, though. That stutter step looked really clean from my friend Mixu. The machine lab is finished its upgrade, so we now have the extra +2 range. So it's at 7. Yeah, it's at 7 rather than 5. And I didn't know this, but the hedgehogs actually do more damage against heavy. It's Blue Knight. He's saying Stormgates, Celestials are the same pro dust as in StarCraft 2. Both I stopped playing because of them. Totally understandable, my friend. This comment was 45 minutes late. The Celestial, I think, now is a little bit harder to play, maybe. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that so confidently, but I think it was Filibuster was just saying that there wasn't as many Celestials on the ladder. So, yeah, I don't know. That's entirely... I guess you could make those judgment calls if you wanted to, my friend. I don't think there's any like cosmetic way to actually check that your opponent has the upgrade, right? And I don't think you can click on it and see. So I wonder if Mixu knows that his opponent has the extra range upgrade or not. You have to actually just kind of judge based on looking at him. It's like, hey, that looked like it started firing a little bit further away than mine started firing. Something like that. I don't know. Mixu's is just about finished though, so that like little bit of extra timing that Brave had isn't really doing anything anymore. At the same time, we also are, I don't know, we're both running at each other. Oh, excuse me. The supply differential is a lot better in this situation. Brave was like down like 100 supply at one point last game, so as of right now, at the very least, it doesn't seem like it's going to be nearly as bad. Kind of an interesting thing to just kind of take a look at, but Mixu had both of the speed camps. Not anymore, but he did have both of the speed camps. And we're running each other with hogs. There's a couple of lancers, but they take extra damage against the hogs. I can't click them fast enough to find out what armor they have. I don't know if let's see. We got 5 armor for both of the hogs. Hogs do 8 damage. I don't know. You gotta like times it by the percentage or something like that. It's actually quite annoying to figure out the. It's quite annoying to figure out the armor and everything like that. I'm not gonna bother personally. I don't know if Brave realizes that he doesn't have this speed tower. Okay, I guess let's read this. So the energy tower says generates energy for all units with a stronger effect on nearby units. So Mixu took that, but he doesn't have any units with energy as far as I can tell. The one thing I guess to take into consideration is that you also get resources from taking creep camps. So that might just be why he opted to do that rather than, well, not doing it, I suppose. And you can also see that Brave is taking the speed camp, so Brave's units are a little bit faster. Mixu's just about to take another speed camp, though, so I mean, it's nothing really all that interesting. We're going to grab the vision camp. That does exactly what you'd expect it to do, honestly. But Mixu with a Vulcan. A unit that I really like, but not because... Or, sorry, a unit I really like because I'm a big fan of D.Va, but not in a weird, creepy way. D.Va from Overwatch 2, that is. Overwatch 1, I guess. I was actually a really big fan of Overwatch. I did not enjoy Overwatch 2 very much, and I've been playing some Marvel Rivals lately with my friends who I used to play Overwatch with. It's fine, I guess. I mean, it's still an early game, so maybe... I hope it gets better. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we kill the dog, There it is. But Mixu is going to find the units on a move command here. They're all just kind of running at each other. Look at that. We're all blammoing. Whoa. Mixu's definitely got the supply lead here. He's taking a 3rd base. Brave's still only on 2. Brave seems more like me when I play, where I'm always hesitant to expand because I'm too busy trying to do other things. We have a 3rd mech bay out of Brave as well as a biokinetics lab, so I don't know if there's going to be an eventual switch to bio. Mixu, on the other hand, has 5 mech bays. Sorry, he's got 5 mech bays here, so I feel like he's just going to eventually overwhelm. One thing I guess to take into consideration, he's making Vulcans as well as hogs, so he's choosing both of the units. Brave, on the other hand, he's also making Vulcans, so he's also making Vulcans as well, and medics. I guess that would be what the biokinetics lab would be for. It would be the medics and the medic upgrade, so that they could heal the excuse me, They can heal the units. Mixu, though, taking a 4th base. Never taking the double expand with 1 base. Maybe because it's too open and difficult to defend, perhaps. I don't actually know. But Mixu is driving around. Brave is trying to take the Illuminite Tower. And a nice little shield there, keeping the units alive by Brave. Mixu's going to run for it. Really good job splitting the units apart. And coming to try and, I don't know, take a better fight, essentially. Brave's going to go home. He's going to, presumably, yeah, there you go. He's repairing his units with a Nano Swarm, which can heal, like, mech, apparently, as well, which is something that I would not have thought possible. But, I mean, hey, I'm not... It's an upgrade or something like that, was what I was told when I asked why the Medivacs can heal, or like why the medics can heal, I don't know, steel or whatever this is made out of. Also, Mixu was just getting like a completely free walk into the base. His supply is absolutely his supply is absolutely raised really well, mainly because of the fact that he's got so many more mech bays. We have the the Vulcans coming into the fight as well. Mixu's going to try and split these off, presumably to go do a little bit of harassment, maybe? Yeah, there you go. But he's actually going to try and kill the solar habitats because they are helping the medbacks or med bays go a little bit faster there. So there it is. At the same time, though, we pull the entire army away, which means that Mixu could try and attack somewhere else. But instead, he's not doing that, I guess. He's going to send his army out. Army is primarily Vulcans, actually. Surprised to see it, but really not that surprised in the end. Mixu is up, what, 60 supply? Not necessarily enough to write home about, but still definitely not a bad number. I'd love to be up 60 supply. All of the action has also just been on Brave's side of the map for the entire game. There's nowhere here to go, so these units are going to be forfeit. But it gives Mixu some breathing room of knowing where his opponent is. We see the Atlas is out. They have an upgrade about doing damage to the ground. And we get even more mech coming out of this. Brave is deciding to move across the map. Mixu's kind of in position to intercept. Looks like Brave's actually going to just take the health tower first. So it seems. Oh, and Mixu's already set up. Not that, oh, never mind, he is coming. So Mixu's already set up, and we are going to immediately start getting tanked on. Ooh, that was hit for a lot. I've never actually checked that. 80 damage because they're not heavy, but these are heavy. So the Vulcans are going to be taking extra damage, so it was 80 plus 40, I think. So it would be like 120, which I think was what the Archangels were also doing in the last series, but I don't actually remember. Okay, I don't know where they went or anything like that, but basically Mixu's up 100 supply right now. He's going to slowly but surely start pushing. He's got a more complex army. As long as he doesn't anti-micro or somehow kill all his own units by accident or something like that, maybe take the worst fight possible, this should go relatively well for him. Darn, I keep trying to check and then I don't get to see how much damage those things are actually doing. They have 10 armor though. A Vulcan has 10 armor. A Hedgehog has 5 armor, so there is a little bit of armor being done and used here. I don't know. Brave maybe is trying to decide whether or not he should base trade or counterattack. It's not like he's a Protoss player, so he can't recall back when he does a little bit of damage. He's going to have to run across the map. So instead he's deciding that there's no way in hell he can fight this. Does it do extra damage against structures? Yeah, it does. So it does 120 damage against structures, which is a lot. That's a lot. And we have some of the tank dudes, the Atlas, is already here. I mean, Mixu must be questioning to himself, where is the army of Brave, right? So we're going to try and attack the tanks. Tanks do so much damage, actually. Their rate of fire isn't great. Oh, Chi-Chi gets called by Brave. Sorry, I wasn't even watching. Mixu takes the series 2-0. Congratulations to Mixu.